You're listening to Bowl Game Radio with Bruce Binkowski and Mark Neville on San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
Welcome back to Bowl Game Radio, everybody. And just a reminder that Bowl Game Radio is brought to you in part by National University, a private nonprofit university with 6 campuses in San Diego County. And San Diego County Credit Union. It's not big bank banking. It's better.
And when you attend the National University Holiday Bowl on December the 27th at Qualcomm Stadium, don't miss the Dr. Pepper Stater Brothers tuition throw contest. That'll be between the third and the fourth quarters of the game. 3 lucky fans will compete against each other to see who can throw the most successful passes into a giant Dr. Pepper can and attempt to win a tuition worth $100,000.
You read that right.
I did.
$100,000.
Visit drpeppertouchdown.com. drpeppertouchdown.com for more details.
And I'm going to do a little Holiday Bowl, National University Holiday Bowl ticket spot here, Bruce. It's time for the 37th Annual National University Holiday Bowl at Qualcomm Stadium, 5 p.m., Saturday, December 27th. It's America's most exciting bowl game and features high picks from the Pac-12 and for the first time since 1994, as we've been talking, the Big Ten. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now. Visit San Diego Bowl Games.
And don't forget to like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter using @HolidayBowlGame or @PoinsettiaBowl. And we're also now on Instagram. Look for us at SD Bowl Games. And you can also listen to interviews and segments from Bowl Game Radio on YouTube. Simply go to our website, SanDiegoBowlGames.com. And remember, when you go to SanDiegoBowlGames.com, you can buy tickets to both games, the National University Holiday Bowl and the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl.
And so one thing, and we're going to talk now about the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl, and I think, and I mean this, the thing that sets that bowl game apart from any other bowl game in the country, including the National University Holiday Bowl, is the way that that game ties in with its charity, Make-A-Wish San Diego. It's been the charity since 2005 when the game started, and we're very pleased to have on the line with us right now the president and CEO of Make-A-Wish San Diego, Chris Sichel. Chris, welcome to the program. You're on with Bruce Binkowski and Mark Neville.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me on.
You bet. So let me just do a quick summary on our relationship with Make-A-Wish. So $1 from every ticket sold goes right back to Make-A-Wish. We have Wish kids that will play important roles at the game, like they will flip the coin, or they will be honorary captains. They will get the tea after the opening kickoff. We've had Wish kids sing the national anthem before. We have an event during Bowl Week where the team captains and the coaches get together with 8 or 9 Wish families and have an event together. And we also have 500 representatives from Make-A-Wish that attend the game, have a tailgate party, get to march on the field during the pregame show. It truly is an amazing partnership that we have with Make-A-Wish San Diego. And Chris, to ask you, what does this relationship mean and has it meant to Make-A-Wish San Diego?
Well, thanks, Mark. I think it is truly special, and I'd say partnership, it is every bit of partnership. And you know, the way that San Diego County Credit Union brought us into the game, you know, on day one, and where we've been a part of this now for going on 10 years, it really means a lot. And it's one of those rare occasions where we can raise important funds for our mission and at the same time really do something inspiring for those who we serve, our Wish families, our Wish kids, and give them an opportunity, especially during the holidays. You know, when your child is sick and you're going through something, oftentimes finances are very, very tight, and the possibility of going to a bowl game, taking your family out, a tailgate, a sweatshirt, those things are often off the table when you're going through that type of thing. And so what makes this so special is that our families are treated like VIPs. They're marching on the field. They're part of the pregame. And at the same time, we're raising important resources to grant that next wish to that kid.
And since 2005, when the partnership began, over $300,000 has been donated to Make-A-Wish for $1 for every ticket that is sold.
And Chris, what does that translate into in terms of wishes granted for that with that money?
Well, you know, every wish is a little bit different, but I can confidently say that over 60 wishes have been granted as a result of the sponsorship, as a result of folks buying tickets to the the bowl game, and including Make-A-Wish in this whole thing.
So all you have to do is go to SanDiegoBowlGames.com, and you can buy your tickets to the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl.
Way to get this in, Bruce.
I am, on December the 23rd, Qualcomm Stadium. And if you buy a ticket, every ticket that is sold, $1 goes directly to Make-A-Wish San Diego. Now, Chris, over the years, some great young kids, some children have benefited from Make-A-Wish and the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl. And we hear that a lot of the Wish kids, and I'm talking from the very beginning, still stay in touch with their teams that honored them over the years. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is true, and it's not something that you could orchestrate or script. They're just relationships that naturally happen because, the teams are here and they're meeting our Wish families, and they're inspired, and a connection happens. And so a number of the kids that have played a role in these games over the years have developed relationships with the coaches, the teams, individuals, and those relationships have continued on. And it really is a two-way street because as much as these players and these teams encourage these Wish families to keep fighting, we're here with you. These Wish kids are really a great example of these athletes about perseverance and about never quitting. And so it's just a wonderful way that I think is so unique about this game, that the relationships are formed and that they last.
Yeah, Chris, you mentioned earlier about the Wish kids and their families get to be a part of the Poinsettia Bowl festivities, and they get a sweatshirt, and they have a tailgate. And also, in our pregame, you have hundreds of Wish kids on the field and their family members for the pregame festivities. What does that mean to those kids and those families?
Wow, it really is incredible because they're carrying banners, 3 lines of folks, Wish families carrying 3 different banners, one that says hope, another that says strength, and another that says joy. And those are really the big 3 words that we focus on in the Wish process. So these Wish families are down in the field. They're living it out. They're part of this whole experience. They're part of the pregame. The crowd is cheering for them. The anthem gets sung. The jets sometimes fly over, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience for these Wish families. And we hear about it over and over that it's a day they'll never forget.
Well, there was one day for sure that our Mark Neville will never forget, and I forget what year it was, Mark, but you've had so many experiences with the Wish kids and the Wish families, but you have a couple in particular.
I have some really good memories of our relationship with Make-A-Wish, but there was one that was a little scary, Chris, and you probably remember this too, but it was, as I mentioned, one of the roles of the Wish kids is to go out and get the tea after the opening kickoff, and another staffer, Mark Sawyer on our staff, he released this young man to go get the tea. And as he's going out there, he got to the tea. He's just about ready to pick it up. Well, there was a linebacker from I can't remember which school it was that was running to get the tea himself. Did not see the Wish kid. Hit the Wish kid. Wish kid went for a short flight. Was a little startled, but we're happy to say now it is probably one of the highlights of his life for sure.
Well, Mark, our kids beat all sorts of odds. They beat cancer. They wrestle with having organ transplants and all sorts of conditions. So bumping into a linebacker is no big deal.
Yeah, if they beat cancer, they can beat a 240-pound linebacker.
Well, just to our listeners, if you do come to the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl on December the 23rd at Qualcomm Stadium, Naval Academy against the team from the Mountain West, $1 for every ticket purchased goes directly to Make-A-Wish San Diego. So, Chris Sichel, thanks for joining us tonight on Bowl Game Radio, and keep up all the good work that you guys are doing for Make-A-Wish. And is there a website that people can go to find out more about the Make-A-Wish Foundation?
Yeah, thank you, Bruce, and thank you, Mark, for including us and allowing me an opportunity to talk tonight. You can go to wishsandiego.org. You can find out all about how people get involved, how you can support Wishes, all sorts of questions that get answered there. And just one last, if I may, just wanted to again thank our good friends at San Diego County Credit Union. Their support of this bowl and including us just means the world to us and to our Wish families, and we're better off for it.
Hello, everybody. This is Chris Sichel, and thanks for joining us, Chris. And I know you have an event that you're participating in tonight, so good luck with your event there and Make-A-Wish San Diego.
Thank you, fellas. Good night.
Bruce, it's one other thing I remember at that event where we have the captains and the coaches get together with the players, with the Wish kids. And do you remember one of the staffers for Make-A-Wish got up and said, "Hey, guys, if you make a big play in the game, flare your hands out and make a W with your hands."
Yes.
And I'll never forget because all the players were nodding. They're like, all right, all right. And after Navy was in that game, and Scott Strassmeyer, their sports information director, came running up to me. He's like, "You got to tell the referees. You got to tell the referees because they're not allowed to do that in the game." So we actually told the referees, and thankfully we did, because in that game there were 3 occasions when a player was doing the wish symbol.
Well, and if we had not told the officials, that could have been considered taunting, or
Exactly.
which you're not allowed to do in college football. So
We learned a little bit that
we
day.
did, but the referees worked with us very well. So it was a great. It's been a great partnership over the last 9, now 10 years, and we're looking forward to this year once again for Make-A-Wish San Diego and the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl.
And thanks again to Chris Sichel. Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk with an old friend from San Diego, Ed Graney, now with the Las Vegas Review-Journal, and we're going to talk a little bit more football, of course, college football. You're listening to Bowl Game Radio on the San Diego Bowl Game Media Network and the mighty 1090.